in 2013, I believe it was, BAFA went to Gym Messenger and said that they wanted to launch the women's game in Britain. So Gym started up with a couple of development days. I think the first development day had 11 women want to turn up and play the sport. And here we are 3 years later, just over 3 years, and we're playing at Sixways with, I think it's 28 teams now, flag and contact, and over 400 women playing the sport. We've brought 42 here today to play Spain. There's still growth in what we've done in the last few months. We took 45 to the European Championships last year. 28 of them have returned. We've got 14 girls winning their first cap tonight.
And obviously, as you mentioned, it's 1 year removed from that, that tournament where you were very nearly the champions. And it would have been a big surprise for us to win.
Yeah, we went into that tournament as the 6th seed, the lowest seed. We were put in a group with the number 2 seed Germany and the number 3 seed Sweden. And we turned them both over in the group stage, which was to our surprise as much as theirs. It wasn't that we didn't think we could win, it was just a nation that's been playing the sport less than 2 years shouldn't really be taking down the likes of Germany and Sweden. But we've got really good athletes and there's a really good coaching staff, and we managed it and then came unstuck against Finland. Great outfit, great squad, great coaches, and the main thing with Finland was the experience that showed. You know, you could see just they were as big as we are, because we've got quite a large squad in size. We've got a lot of rugby girls, so they were just as big, but the experience beat us out. So games like this against Spain, this is all good for us, catching up the bigger teams and improving and bleeding in new players.
And you work with the D-line, and the battle in the trenches today is going to be key, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm in charge of the tanks, the defensive line. We've got 3 returning from Spain. That's Becky Martin, Amy Cottingham and Monica Lewinsky. There's also 3 new coming, Rachel Moody, Lisa Thomas and Jade Layton, and they fit in really well. It's different having a change in defensive line, because obviously you build up a dynamic of who's going on when, but they've done well, they've settled in, and I think that's going to be a big part of this match, because the Spanish O-line, especially their offensive tackles, are big. From what I've seen on tape, I think their 2 offensive tackles are well over 6 foot. So we've got fast ends. So we've got our speed against their size. And in the middle, we've got size and they've got speed. So it's really how that balances off. And I think that battle there is going to determine what sort of game happens tonight.
And overall, how ready are Team GB for this game?
They're very ready. We just did walkthroughs out there in just lids and shorts, and having to remind the middle linebacker that it is just the walkthrough. Calm down, you've got Spain in 3 hours. Let's not do anything silly now, but we've put as much preparation into this game as we put into the European Championships. So I'm confident that the girls will be ready, and then what happens on the field happens on the field.